this makeup look for the holidays, something really nice and elegant and pretty. I'm going to be trying out a bunch of new products that are new to me, so we'll be experimenting with the new products all together and just see how everything works out. But I think it turned out pretty cool. So if you want to see how I do this makeup, just keep watching. So the first one I'm going to try is the Badescu Oil Moisturizer. I've only used this once and it was like at nighttime, so I don't really have any kind of like, just a little bit, any kind of like review on it quite yet. But I will say it has the texture of sunscreen, but it doesn't stay too sticky. For my lips, I'm putting on the by Beauty. I scratched off all the surface because that surface was annoying and it got all over my face whenever I would squeeze it and do something with my face. It feels so good. I'm using my Stay On Stray eyeshadow primer. The Viseart or Viseart, I don't know how to say it, but this is the palette in Neutral Matte. Between these two, I'm going to use those just like to set my eyes. I have so many brushes around here, hold up. I just did a major cleaning of my brushes with the new, this guy. And all my brushes are clean, I don't know how to act. It's like everything's clean. So yeah, I'm going to take those two colors and just like kind of set that. I always see how the girls do this and I'm always like, oh, that makes so much sense. And then I never do it on myself. So whenever I remember, it's really fun. So this was one of the times where I remembered. Like this guy right here, this corner one, nice soft orange. I will say with these shadows, I dipped my fluffy brush into it and it was like, you know, so it does kind of have a lot of fallout in the pan, but man, there's a lot of good payoff on these, so that's what I do love about them. I'm so excited tonight. I'm not getting ready for anything special. I'm just happy to be filming, but I'm going to have pumpkin chili today by my sister and her boyfriend. They're gonna make it for me and my fiance, and I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna go into this palette right here, and I think, which one do I want to do? Oh, I'm gonna use these colors and the orange. So I'll bounce between, and then the brown. I'm gonna bounce between all of them. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna start with that one. All right, now I'm gonna take that brown and put it on the outer edge and a little bit on the inner. I'm gonna do that little sandwich. I used to do this all the time. I just haven't done it in a minute. I'm using that olive green there to kind of go into the crease. Man, that's like my favorite kind of green. Whew. It's like baby poop green. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush and I'm going to dip that into the green and then use that to kind of work it in. Okay, now I'm going to dip that into the green. I do like that. I'm going to link off the tutorial that I did. It was last year, maybe 2 years ago, I'm not sure. But it was like a green like this. Different color green, but it was very similar to this. And I loved it. But I'm going to link it off just so you can see the difference. And see how my quality hopefully has improved. This palette and take that dark chocolate brown. Just going to go in with that same brush and just... So just put that beige down. And I'm going to take that first color that I did just to use that to transition a little bit. With this little new guy I bought from NYX. I was actually really excited to buy this. This is their prismatic shadow. I'm going to spray my little guy with some Fix Plus and brush and then dip that in there too. I'm using this eyeliner. This is the Rimmel like nude one, and I'm gonna make my eyes look really doughy. I'm gonna use the Falsies for my eyes. This is the regular one because I don't need it to last all day long. I just need it to last throughout this look. I'm going to use a little bit of the Strobe Cream with the Infallible in 107. I always say 007. It's 107. My face has just been a little bit dry lately and I want some luminosity in my skin. So I'm just going to put a little bit on just for now in these areas. I'm using my e.l.f. brush with that. I haven't used it in a long time. Ooh. I love the way Strobe Cream smells. Have you guys ever tried Strobe Liquid? It smells awful. And it does not perform the same as the Strobe Cream. Oh, this is nice actually. It looks really white because of that lotion, so just make sure that you work that moisturizer in really well so it doesn't look like white lotion. For my concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match in W4 to 5. I actually just repurchased this guy and I really like it. Like I think the color is really good and I kind of like the brush on wand. Oh, that's my brush cleaner. With my MAC palette, I'm going to use the Soft Focus yellowy powder. Tap right underneath the creasy parts of my eyes. And then just kind of brush in the other areas. I'm using the REvlon glue with my lashes. And this stuff like dries so fast. Everybody was asking like, oh, I never know how to do it myself. And I was like, you gotta look down in your mirror. Fuck, I have the tiniest mirror fucking ever. And what I'm gonna do with my my lash curler is just go really, really close. Like first of all, try to tuck in everything. Get really close with your false and real ones, the very base, and just kind of pinch it, just a very slight amount, and they all just come together. I'm gonna use that brown right there. Oh my gosh, the way this Strobe Cream looks with the Infallible Matte Foundation, it looks amazing. It looks like it's my skin. I'm gonna do that tomorrow at work. I'm gonna take that nude, that color right there, and use a really tiny brush and set that eyeliner. And some people really, it's not comfortable, like it's not, but I'm used to eyeshadow getting in my eyeball. Ooh, that's perfect. Yeah, this is really good for setting the eyes. And then make sure you put a ton of mascara at the bottom lashes because that's what makes it look like very like doughy and pretty. I'm using the Milani bronzer in 07 Sienna. This is the baked bronzer. And I'm gonna use this brush right here. I used to use this one all the time. I'm gonna use this kind of like a all over bronzer. I don't like that brush. I'm gonna use this guy here. I think the strip sees it better. This is like a good blush. It's not really a bronzer for me. I like it. So I'm gonna take my shimmer brick again and use that as my highlighted color. I kind of like it all over the cheek. For my lipstick, I'm using this one from Jordana. This one's in the color Matte Bear. And they're matte, but they have a nice like creamy texture to them. This is the Milani Lip Shine in Bare Secret. This is like number 01. So I just need to tone it down just a tiny bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this look and each step by step and me trying out new products. These are some of the products that I'm actually really liking. So I'm glad that you guys got to experiment with me as I tried these along the way. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.